Welcome everybody to a brand new Let's Play. Now, this is going to be stupid, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Welcome everybody to a brand new Let's Play. I am Flound, and this is Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. Now, I tried recording a little while ago. Actually, a couple minutes ago, I finished up. I was having some issues with the sound. It was very, very loud, and it was very, very aggravating. And I couldn't figure out how to do it and until after I stopped recording. So I finally figured out how to do it, and hopefully we should be all set. Now, there's also I had an issue with being able to record the game. This is brand new. This just came out in October. I don't understand why I'm having such a hard time with this stupid Xbox Game Bar. I really need to get OBS. I really have to get away from using this crappy software. And yes, it's crappy. I don't care. It sucks. And I've been using it for 6 months now or 5 months now, and it seems like every time, I figure something out and then I don't have a problem with it, and then I try to, and then I go to a different game and then I have a problem with it in a different game. So I'm gonna end up going to OBS just so I don't have to deal with this anymore. But enough about that. I have to have the game in windowed mode in order to record. So you guys probably can see the mouse cursor. I'll get that right out of the way for you. We'll try to keep it out of the way. So without further ado, we're going to start this. I'm not going to talk during the opening cutscene, and then we're going to have a little conversation before I actually start reading the stuff. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, everybody, that was the opening cutscene. Oh, this remastered version is so nice. Look at that nice, crisp, clean um, video. All right, guys. So first things first, real quick, before we start getting into the dialogue, uh, this will eventually be a blind Let's Play for me, but it won't happen for a very long time. I've played quite a bit into the game. I know a little bit about the story, and that's about it. I don't know a lot about the story. I've forgotten a lot of things. I've only played this game like once. And like I said, I've never beaten it, so hopefully I will beat it. I don't know, I definitely will beat it in this Let's Play. We're not going to stop this Let's Play until I beat it. So we're going to go ahead. Let's get into it. I don't think there's anything else that I need to say other than, oh, this week, if you didn't watch my uh, Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. At the end of that, I explained what I was going to do in this one. This week, Monday through Friday, well, you will have one episode every day for 5 days. I will upload them in the mornings and as early as I can. And then our World of Warcraft Classic Let's Play, I'm actually going to do on Sunday, which actually was yesterday. I did one yesterday. I uploaded one yesterday, and then I will upload one this Saturday as well, just to account for the fact that Tuesday and Thursday this week will be the Final Fantasy VIII Remastered episodes. So next week we will go back to normal for Wednesdays or Monday, Wednesday, Fridays for the Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy series, not Final Fantasy VII. We're done with that. Okay, so without further ado, let's get on with it. Dr. Katawaki, how are you feeling? Well, my forehead hurts. I just got hit. No kidding. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. I'm just going to keep it Squall. I know normally that I change the character's name to Flound or Flounder. Obviously, Flounder will not fit. So I would have to change it to Flound. I'm just going to keep it the same. You guys know who's doing the Let's Play. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Tell that to Cypher. That Cypher won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? I can't just run away. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Let's see. Your instructor is Quistis. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Quistis, come get your student. Yes, yes. His injury's not serious. It'll probably leave a scar. Right. Now, please, come by. Man, it looks so good. Squall, so we meet again. A little foreshadowing there, I guess. She knows us, we don't know her. And this is Quistis, our instructor. I knew it'd be either you or Cypher. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Squall, is there something on your mind? Not really. Haha. What's so funny? Funny? No, it's not that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. I'm more complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me about yourself. It's none of your business. Yeah, she thinks she's funny finishing our sentences for us. Okay, that is much better. I do have to turn the sound effects down, which I can do in the menu. Okay, that is Balm Garden. Balam Garden, Balm. I'm just going to call it Balm because that's what I'm used to calling it. And this is a school. We'll talk a little bit more about this. Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. There seem to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in the hall at 1600 hours. I'll announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Cypher. Do not injure your partner in training. Be careful from now on. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. And Squall, I need to talk to you. Okay. This is so much better than it was when I tried to first record it. Sound effects I can turn down. Alright, that seems alright. I'm okay with that. Maybe a little bit more. There, that's nice. Alright, okay. Yeah, before I was trying to record this and I could barely hear myself talk and everything, and I was getting pretty aggravated by it. It was getting pretty pretty aggravating. Okay, so this is Balm. This is Balm Garden. This is a school. This is a mercenary school, pretty much. And this is what she's talking about is the field exam is here in a little while, which probably won't be till episode 2 or 3. We will be going to take our field exam test. But first, she wants to see us for some reason. Okay, I need to come into here real quick. Now, you don't have to do this. If you don't, then she will automatically give you the GFs, which are Guardian Forces, when we meet her at the exit to Balm Garden. So we're going to turn on the power. Alright, so we're going to go into the tutorial. And Quetzalcoatl, we just got Quetzalcoatl and Shiva. Quetzalcoatl is lightning, Shiva is ice. The tutorial covers all aspects of gameplay. This tutorial can be accessed through the regular menu at any time during the game. So we don't have to come back here, but we are going to look. The only thing that I need to know is card rules, which I don't need to know them. We'll go through them real quick. Cards, I believe it's called Tetramaster? No, maybe. There's 2 different card games in the Final Fantasy series. One is Terramaster and one is Tetramaster. I think those are the 2 different names. Honestly, I can't remember which one this one is, but this is definitely the better of the 2 games. Final Fantasy IX has a card game too, and it sucks. Okay, so this is definitely essential to playing the game and becoming stronger. You can actually become stronger through the card game, and we'll talk about that a little bit more when we start refining cards. So the cards originated when a psychic named Orlin modified these tarot cards for games. The game became popular with soldiers passing time between battles. As its popularity spread, each region developed its own rules and picture variations. So, card rules. Number 1 is the picture, obviously. 2 are the numbers, and the numbers correspond to the 4 sides of the card. 1 equals weak and A equals strong. Element. Some rules allow the player to use its elemental property. The element side sucks. The battle arena. Place cards here one at a time. Elemental. Some rules indicate elements on the board. Putting an element on, like, see, that's a wind element. Putting a wind elemental card on top of that will actually make it stronger. Cards are placed in turn, and the player with the most cards when all 9 areas are filled wins. Choose 5 cards when you begin. Pay attention to the numbers and elements. 1 card name, 2 number in stock, 3 is the page number, and 4 is the card screen. We'll go through that later. Same. These are card rules. This is the card rule same. Turns over cards that have the same number values on 2 or more sides. In the example, numbers 4 and 1 are adjacent on the left sides. This turns over the top and left card. Plus, it just means adding them up. I don't like this rule. In this example, the cards placed adds up to 7 on the top and left sides. And the cards are turned over. I don't like that rule. This is very vague. It doesn't explain it very well. Combo, cards turned over using the same or plus turn over adjacent cards in combo. In the example, red will be turned over because one of the two cards turned over is a larger number. Okay. Same wall uses battle arena wall, the frame, as one of cards, not 4 sides when using the same rule. Wall is assumed to have a value on all sides. Element, yeah, we're not going to go through this. So these are other rules. All cards face up, cards chosen at random, and play until somebody wins. Those are 3 different rules. Trade rules we're not going to get into. Alright, well, I guess we'll talk about them for a second. Take cards you turned over, but lose cards turned over by the opponent. Winner takes the number of cards which he or she won, and the winner takes all of the cards from the loser. Those are the 3 different trade rules when it comes to winning card games. Okay, let's get out of that. Okay, we're done with this. I don't want to waste this whole episode talking about cards. I'm done. Okay, so Quistis wanted to see us. Now Quistis has groupies. There's like a club of people that love Quistis, and they are called. Oh, it's not going to show their names. Because her last name is Trepe. They're a group they call themselves whatever. I don't even remember what it is. The Trapeze or Trapeze or whatever. They're just a group that wants to follow her around. Alright. You haven't been to the fire cavern yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass this prerequisite. I was going to go this morning, but Cypher. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seat. Alright guys, we'll probably make this a 40-minute episode. Because if we don't, we're never going to get through here. I'm late. Wah! Are you okay? Are you... There. Teehee, I'm fine. Sorry, I was kinda in a hurry. Oh yeah, hey, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Whoa, oh no! This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of the garden? Yeah, I guess so. Sure. Woohoo! Alright, let's go. We'll take the elevator to the first floor lobby and I'll show you the directory. Alright, because I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible. Now we are going to get our first cards right here. Oh, hey, would you like to have these? My brother gave me these cards, but they're really not my thing. You can have them if you'd like. What? How do you play a card game? I think it'd be best to look at the card game explanation in the tutorial. I don't know much about it, really. Okay, we already looked at them. If you want to play cards with someone, talk to them by pressing X. It's actually, I'm using a PlayStation controller, so it's not X. The X button actually represents the square button. But keep in mind, not everybody is a card player. Oh, and by the way, I don't play, so don't bother challenging me. So I got 7 cards. We're probably not... I probably won't start playing cards until next episode. After we do the fire cavern. That's the directory. Well, this is it. Balm Garden is pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it here. I have a question. How do you use this? Just move the cursor and press A to select it. Next, I'll give you a quick explanation of the various facilities. Yes, sir. You'll find the dormitories up to the north, or to the north. A majority of the students live in the dorms. There aren't too many students who commute. Yeah, I'm in the dorms too. You can rest and change in there. West of the north block is the cafeteria. There's always a big rush for the hot dogs. You'd better get used to waiting in line. Got it. East of the north block is the parking lot. We usually take the garden car when a mission comes up. The front gate is located to the south. That's right, I have to go meet Instructor Trepe at the front gate. What's the matter? Nothing. Next, we have the squad. No, not the squad. The quad, located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. I know. It's the garden festival. It's going to be great. I'm planning to be on the committee. You want to help out too? Let's just continue. South of the west block is the infirmary. This is where you get treated for your injuries, but a lot of students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Katawaki. Now the east block. This is the training center. It's the only facility open at night. It's used for training, and they have real monsters running loose here. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Just be careful. Oh, okay. South of the east block is the library. There's a lot of material that you can look up here, but the terminals in the classrooms are a lot more efficient. And you already know about the classroom on the second floor, right? Yep, I remember that one. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the third floor. You need permission to get in. Another question, what's the headmaster's name? Headmaster Sid. Now, there is a Sid in every... I don't know if it's in every Final Fantasy game, but there is a Sid. Final Fantasy VII had Sid as a character, playable character. Now Sid is a headmaster in this one. That's about it. Anything else? Got it. Are you taking today's seed exam? Yeah. Then maybe I'll see you. Maybe I'll see you again later. I've already finished my training at my previous garden. I'm taking the seed exam today too. Good luck to both of us, huh? Thanks a lot. Okay, so we could play cards with him real quick, but we're not going to. We're going to head to the front gate. Oop. You actually have to go out the out sections in those. We could have traveled right away to the out to the front gate using that directory, but when you do that, oh, okay, good. I was going to say, it better bring me to this screen. This is Cure. Oh, I don't have Draw yet. In fact, let's go ahead and do this. It's going to give us the... Oh, here we go, Junction. It's going to give us a tutorial for this, but I think I can skip it. Junctioning, every time you get a GF, GF is a Guardian Force. We have 2 of them. You can put a GF. I could put them both on Squall, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to put Quizzical for now. He's gonna get Ifrit when I do get Ifrit. Then, in order to actually use commands, I'm going to Magic, Draw, and GF. I might as well. I can't put anything else. I don't have anything else. You can only have 3 commands. So now when we fight, we'll have Attack, Magic, Draw, and GF. We're not going to be able to use an item with Squall, which is fine. I will. Actually, no. Let's take GF off him and put item on there. We can do that, and then that's it. I can't do anything else. I can't do anything else yet. Found a cure point. I will draw with Squall. This is magic in this game. Magic is basically an item that you get, and then you use them, and then you lose, one of that item. So if I used a cure, I would lose 1 cure. You can stock it up to 100. I have a few things to explain before we head off. GF gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation on junctioning a GF. I don't care about it. I can't. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I better be able to get out of this. Everything okay up till now? You can always check back by accessing tutorial from the menu. So basically all she's going to say is exactly what I just did. So once we get to the fire cavern, I'll explain how to junction magic, and use the command to draw during battles and stock magic from your enemies. Be sure to have some stocked. Ready to go? The fire cavern used for the test is located east of here. Okay, so she's going to come with us. We want to junction her as well. That way she has abilities. Her we are going to give the ability GF because we want her to be able to use Shiva. And she doesn't have any magic to junction right now. Okay. So, real quick, we'll get into a couple of fights. In fact, I'll come down here a little bit. In this game, you don't really want to fight too much. Because you'll gain levels, and gaining levels... The enemies gain levels with you. I believe it's like the average item level. We don't really want to gain levels. So what we're going to do is we're going to fight a little bit now, but we're going to... we're going to kind of manipulate the game into not... into not giving us experience. So I'm going to draw a bunch of fires for right now. Okay, so we'll draw a couple more. Alright, one more time. Oh, I wonder if this has memory. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, so Squall has a gunblade, and that I'm doing some extra damage by pressing the RB button like she said at the beginning of the fight. And what that does is that basically he fires a shot as he's hitting the enemy, so he's slicing them and shooting them at the same time. Now the gunblade, oh see, that time I didn't get it. The gunblade is a pretty difficult thing to use. Apparently, because there's the only two people that use the gunblades in the entire game are Squall and Cypher. So we got some experience there. We also got we got 3 AP, and that's the other thing. I need to change what my AP, or what my... I want to learn the card ability. And I want her to learn the water and ice magic from an item ability. Okay guys, so yeah, we're at 32 minutes. Alright, I guess we're going to get into a fight. We'll do one more fight, then we're going to call this an episode. Hey, I'm not going to draw anything. Yeah, I probably could have. Okay. Well, what we're going to do, I forgot to do, she's going to teach us this in a little while. Junction, Quistis, Junction, Magic. Okay, well, nothing at Junction is going to raise her stuff, so, well, that was a waste. But I can Junction his magic. If I do fires, it'll go, his magic stat goes up by 2. I'll change that later on. After the fire cavern, I will be changing that, most definitely. Okay, I really don't have anything else. Yeah, she only learned 1. Okay, guys. Yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to call this an episode. I'm going to save it real quick. Now, this also has an autosave feature that was not in the original game. Like I said, this is the remastered, so it looks a lot better, and it looks, pretty good to me, in fact. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to call this an episode, like I've said, for 3 times now. Between the episodes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... no, I'm not going to. I was going to say I'm going to farm some AP, but I'm not going to. We'll go ahead. We'll get right into the next episode where we will head into the Fire Cavern, and we will do the Fire Cavern. Alright guys, I will see you in the next episode. Remember, if you're liking the series, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and just take it easy guys. Later.